Hello, folks. We are so back. This is leg session from a few days ago. Um, Only just now getting around to the little voiceover thing we like to do around here. I'm in a right fucking mood right now. I'll tell you why. Um, so I was gonna go over to my parents' house to jack up my car and do some front suspension work. I think I mentioned that in one of my other videos. I need to do that. So I'm getting ready to go. Car's been sitting for like over a week because I'm gonna drive it a ton. Go to start it up, and it won't start. Battery's flat. So I'm like, okay, fuck, this ain't happening. I go to grab my all the tools and parts that I have, which I just put in the trunk, and guess what? The trunk is power operated, so that won't open. And the key fob that I have with the car is not the original one, so the manual key isn't going to work. So I'm locked out of the trunk, where the battery is as well, by the way, where you would jump start the car. So yeah, I'm just like, I'm frustrated right now. I went and ordered one of those jump packs. There's the point you can jump the car from under the hood. Fortunately, thank God. But yeah, I'm a little annoyed right now. Anyways, this is legs. I've tried recording my leg sessions a couple times now, but honestly, I'll get like usually like halfway through it, and then my knee will just get absolutely furious at me. My left knee that's been bothering me, and basically can't get a whole leg session together. Today, though, we have an entire leg session, and I'm actually going to talk through it a little bit because this is not how I used to train my legs, but it's how I'm training my legs now because of that knee. So what I've always done is start off with hamstring curls. I usually like to start with a seated hamstring curl, which you can see in the background there. But that's been broken for a few weeks now. They just fixed it, fortunately, but it's been busted. So start with hamstring curls, then adductors. I think I did 2 sets of hamstring curls, 3 sets of adductors. And there's the gym pin. That thing comes in so handy because these machines max out pretty quick. I'm not super strong on like adductor machine like some people are. Some people will just put like 3-4 plates on top of the stack, and it's fucking crazy. But a little force drop. There you go. So yeah, adductors, and then I'll go ahead and warm up my knees on the leg extension. Nothing heavy, just like get them all lubed up and greased up. You know what I'm saying? And and then I'll go into leg press. So usually, what I prefer to do is do your hamstring curls, do your adductors, get your knees warm, and then go into a squat pattern. So like a hack squat or a pendulum squat or a Smith squat, something that's gonna load the quad primarily and get a lot of knee flexion. Because I want to try and load up that muscle as heavy as I can within reason, and get strong in that movement, right? Sorry for the baby crying in the background. There is somebody with a literal stroller walking around the gym while I was training. Anyways, yeah, I like to start with squats, and I haven't been able to do that because of, again, my knee. So what I've found is if I start with that squat pattern, I'm just the heavy weight plus the knee flexion. I think it's mostly the knee flexion when my knees aren't like warmed up yet. It just fucks me. So I've been starting with a leg press, and then I'll go into that squat movement afterwards. So today I did a 45-degree leg press, and then I think it's a 35-degree hack squat afterwards. I'm not moving the same kind of weight on that hack squat that I would if I did it first, because I'm doing hard sets on the leg press. It's not just like light work or anything, but it's okay. I mean, there's another way to look at this as well. Starting with the leg press, it's you can get your knees warm, and then get your quads pumped up on there, and then you can go into this, the squat movement with where you get a lot of knee flexion and a good stretch on your quads when there's more blood in there. So, I'm trying to be less stubborn in the way I set up my training, because I've just done things one way for so long and it's worked, but now I've got this issue I have to work around, and I'm still able to check the boxes. I'm able to load reasonably heavy, not quite as heavy as I used to. I'm able to get a ton of blood flow into my legs. I'm able to get that, quad stretch by doing the hack squat at the end. So I'm still checking all the boxes, just kind of in a different order. Oh, got squished. That's going to be a theme today. I got squished like on 3 out of my 4 hard leg sets. I felt pretty good in this session, like energy wise, but like my strength has started to come down a little bit. I mean, I'm in the high 250s now, and I started prep at like 280. So, lose 20 pounds, you're not going to be quite as strong in all these movements. So anyways, that was the first set. I got squished. This is the second set. I am not going to get squished on this one because what I've been doing is a rest pause on my second set of leg press. So my first set was like 9 plates. This is like 6 1/4, so significantly less. I'm trying to get my rep range up 15 to 20 on the first attempt here, and then give it a few here. I'm going to rack it, and the way I do rest pause, there we go, rack it. The way I do rest pause is I'll do 15 deep breaths. You can see my chest rising and falling there. I'm not counting a time. I'm counting my breaths. Then I'll go again. And I don't know. I wasn't counting. If anyone was counting on the first go, let me know. But second go, I'll probably get like, I don't know, a third to a half of the reps I got in the first set. And then I'll go again one last time. There we go. Second attempt. And this is something I've been doing just to make the leg press as hard as possible for myself. Because, I'm not able to get that same level of knee flexion on this leg press as I am on a hack squat. Some people can get a lot of knee flexion on a leg press, but I just don't have the mobility for it. You'll see people's fucking knees going up to their shoulders. I can't do that. But yeah, this has been working pretty good for me. So that's how I'm saying. Ooh, that's a hard rep. Oof. Horrible noises coming out of my face. There's leg press finished up. And like I said, this is a hack squat. I only got 5 plates on there, and there's a very light reverse band, which you can see right there, which helps. I tested it like this. The reverse band doesn't even move the weight of the sled, so it's really barely doing anything. Not making it much easier, but I have noticed it makes, again, my knee feel a little bit better when I'm dealing with this injury. I never used to do the reverse band thing. I used to hate on it because I think people can abuse it, and they'll load up 10 plates on a hack squat and then throw like 2 purple bands on a hack, and oh, there, got squished again. Yeah, they'll load up way too much weight, put a ton of reverse band on, and film it for the gram, which is kind of cringe. So that I never really liked that. But in my old age here, whopping 27 years old, with painful knees, I understand the utility of using it, at least lightly. So I'm going to get myself squished on this set too. I think I did 5 plates, and then this is a 4-plate set. But yeah, I mean, this is how I have my leg training set up right now. And, this was a Saturday session. I did check-ins on Monday or Tuesday, and my legs looked a lot better. They've got some fullness and pop to them that they haven't had in the past, and I was really starting to worry that my left leg was going to be atrophied. I was probably just getting in my head, but oh, there's another squish. I was getting in my head, thinking, shit, I can't squat, I can't train like I've always trained. This is going to ruin my legs. But they've actually, if not improved, at least maintained. So I can't really complain much there. It's just gotta adapt when things start breaking. So if I can string this along throughout the season, with my knee how it is, and honestly over the last few weeks it's been getting better, not worse. which is great to see. Sometimes when you start dieting, you have like a pre-existing injury, like the lack of calories plus the overexertion in the gym, the fatigue. It can prevent that injury from improving. But that's been the opposite of what I'm seeing because I'm setting up my training to not aggravate it so much. This hamstring curl, like it feels pretty good, but you can see it's like literally like twisting every rep I do. And this is only 4 plays. It's like 5 on there. It was like just dancing all over the place. But this is my last set on hamstrings. I'll do a triple drop set here, I think. I just kind of leave everything out there on the gym floor and whoop, there's your drop. But yeah, overall, that's my leg training. I actually talked about my training today. Crazy. I never do that because it's usually so boring. But prep's going good. I'll throw up some pictures here of what I'm looking like as of like yesterday, which I was pretty hyped about. I'm like 7.5 weeks out now. I'm lighter than I thought I'd be at this point, but I'm also a lot leaner. So I can't really complain there. Like I've talked about, like I just want to get way more condition than last year. That's my only hope at being an impact at these shows. That and shape and structure. If I can bring decent muscularity, right? Nobody's beating Nick on muscularity, but if I can bring decent muscularity, really good condition, and really good shape, then I can at least stack up well next to him. It will be an apples and oranges kind of competition for sure, but those are my tools, so I'm gonna lean into them. Just finished up legs. Say hi, Megan. Oopsies. Hit the stop button. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna try not to drop the camera while I'm on the stairs. 8 weeks out now. As you just saw, I got squished on damn near everything in that session, but I still think it was good because my left knee behaved enough that it wasn't really an issue. So, yeah, call that a success. I haven't really been focusing much on how strong I'm staying in these leg sessions because of my left knee. Mostly just focusing on pumping a shitload of blood into my quads. My hamstring, I still load heavy on my hamstring curls and stuff. Except for this fucking seated hamstring curl has been broken at my gym for like a month now. Anyways, yeah, the quad work, just pumping the shit out of my legs because that's all I can do without injuring them. Usually I start off with, a hack squat or a pendulum squat or a Smith squat, something heavy, 6 to 10 kind of rep range. But that just fucks my knee. It's the point where I can't do anything else for my quads for the whole session once I've done that. So it's just not worth it. Set things up differently, train like an old man. It's been working for me. So right now, cardio is at, I don't know, it's 34 minutes of walking in the morning. So it's a little further than the last time we checked in here, but I'm also doing 15 minutes post-workout cardio, 5 minutes on the stairs here, and then I'm gonna hop on the treadmill once I'm done on here and do 10 minutes of treadmill. So that's all. That's still not a whole ton of cardio, more than I usually do, but I'm a little ahead of schedule, so that's good. 10 minutes on here. Back from legs. Just have my little mini post-workout meal, which is like cream of rice and whey isolate mixed together. It's very tasty. And now I'm going to have my last meal. That's fish. With a little spinach in there. And not very much rice. But that's okay. We're on the all fish diet now. So we just pull this out because we're defrosting it. That is a lot of fish. My hand for comparison here. It's big box. Actually, please hold. So we went to. I'll plug in this footage and show you. But we went to Restaurant Depot, which is a restaurant supply store. It's like a wholesale store for food, and they sell these 22-pound boxes of swai, which is the fish that I eat when I'm prepping, and that's it right there. Yeah. Here's a trip to store. Alright, we got our swai. These are 22 pounds each. Got large quantities of seasonings. Lemon pepper. Delicious. Nothing small here. Now that is a spoon. It's my hand for reference. Alright, this is the whole haul. We got 3 22-pound boxes of swai, frozen spinach, and lemon pepper. And that's it. Feels kind of silly going in here with such a big cart and that's all you get, but still a lot of food. Okay, these are the swai fillets that we just got. Never bought these ones before. This is literally a frozen brick of fish. And there's like 2 of them. That's going to be kind of a pain in the ass to unpack, but for $1.80 a pound, you can't really argue with that. So yeah, we cooked 2 of those 22-pound boxes today, and we're freezing one and pulling out the other one because I actually go through this stuff really fast. 22 pounds of fish, 22 pounds. It cooks out to a lot less than that, probably like 60% of that. So it's probably more like 12, 13 pounds when it's all cooked, said and done. Maybe even less because all the water comes out. But, you know, we have like great big boxes like that, which just cook a ton at a time for like enough for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, because it's a pain in the ass to do that whole process, you know, baking it and shit. Defrosting it is also a pain in the ass. I didn't film any of that, but it's such a big chunk of basically like, it's a brick of fish. So what we do is we put it in our bathtub in a tote and fill it up with warm water and like drain it out and then refill it and drain it out and refill it a couple of times, and that gradually defrosts it because it's literally like a brick of fish, like a paving stone. That's kind of a pain in the ass, but it's so cheap. It's like $1.80 a pound for that 22-pound box, so can't say no to that. But yeah, beef stew has become fish stew now. I'm gonna eat this, take a shower, finish up some check-ins from the day because today's Saturday, busy day, and go to sleep. Check-ins this morning were good. I'm happy with that. 8 weeks out now. Things are ticking along a little ahead of schedule. Nothing to be mad about.